What's up, y'all? I want to talk a little about childhood. I want to speak on childhood. I want to speak on childhood and how childhood trauma is so important to overcome and to conquer. But for one to remember that, one have to go back to that moment and not run from that moment. Basically, what I'm speaking of, through my experiences, it took a lot for me to really learn because I always wanted to be grown. So even from childhood, I always wanted to be grown. I always looked at myself like I was one of the older gentlemen. When for real, I wasn't nothing but a little pup. So that's why when I see these shorties die and they be so young and think they so old, I understand them. I understand them. Sometimes it take time for people to get it. It take time, you know, but they ain't gonna understand how young they are until they get older. Only age gonna let them see that. So I just let that happen and play out how it need to play out, But speaking on my journey, and when I was a kid, I really ain't got too many memories from like five under, for real. But the stories that I've been told, them cause memories, and I always been told I live with my pop side of the family, my auntie vet, may peace be upon her soul. Uh, and my granny, may peace be upon her soul, my father, mother. So I heard I used to be back and forth out there a lot when I was a baby, and I just seen pictures. So it's confirmed that I have been, but I do have certain memories from then. Like I remember my cousin and them used to all go to school, and I couldn't go, but it was like a church type school, but I couldn't go, but I wanted to go, and I was a pup. You know what I'm saying? So I do remember that. Like I always wanted an education for some reason. I knew I had a thing for knowledge, you know, for learning and gaining knowledge and wanting to learn more, So that's that's where it started. So now a little situation transpired, I guess, when I was a kid where that side of the family tried to take me from my mom's side of the family. So my mother did what she was supposed to do, what a wonderful, great mother do. She came out there, drove all the way to Virginia, came and got her kids and took us back. So from that day forward, it kind of put a strain in that relationship with that side of the family. So them visits kind of stopped. So now it's just strictly stuck in the hood. Now that was the hood out there, but that wasn't like our hood back home. You know what I'm saying? So it was like kind of good to me. So basically, that's why I was able to experience like a better side to life. I see houses, I'm living in the projects out here, so I see houses that they living in houses, good 5, 6 bedrooms, big living rooms. So it wasn't mansion, wasn't nothing, they barely was getting by too, but it was just a different type of living. So long story short, so the relationship got cut off with them, and it was years before we seen them again, visit them again, anything like that. So by that time, I was in the streets. So the next time we seen them was because of some situations in the streets, and my mama wanted to get us up out of there, so she sent us back to Virginia. You know what I'm saying? So we was living with my pops people, but my pops really he wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? He was figuring himself out. I understand that now. You know what I'm saying? As I got older, so I don't hold him accountable for nothing. He'll not be in there now. You know what I'm saying? Because he grew as a man. He found his path, his experiences in life taught him to grow. And now he raising my little brother and sister. So I shout out to him. And he in my life, we speak on a regular every day. So I shout out to him. Sometimes you just got to learn to forget things. We can't hold things to our chest all the time. Forgive. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Quit holding people accountable for shit they did to you years ago. You know what I'm saying? You can't live with that mentality. That's what I learned. So anyway, back to the story. So years later, my mama finally sent us back out there. Now we in the streets now. Cuz on them like in the streets, but they ain't deep as we is kinda. You know what I'm saying? But they in the streets type shit in they own way. So we go out there, can't get it was okay. A lot of hate, a lot of, motherfucking teenagers now. We went out there like around I think it was like I was 13, my older brother, he was 14, I believe. Yeah. Because that's around the same time too. We finally seen my pops. We went to Louisiana and we had to live out there because of some bullshit back home. So we ended up going to school out there. It's a whole nother story, but I'm gonna get into that too. But so we went to Virginia. You know what I'm saying? We was out there, you know what to do when you new to the city, you fucking the bitches, and then we at that age where, you know what I'm saying, we testing the waters type shit. So we fucking all they hoes, niggas hating like what they do. We kids, so we understand how that go. Some niggas jump my cousin. We see the niggas, we chase them down, we beat them up. Whole bunch of kid goofy, So anyway, we still had that mentality is what I'm getting at. So when you got that certain mentality in the streets, it don't matter about your people sending you off and sending you here because they think you don't know. You're going to find that like-minded mentality. So you just going to do it. So that's why through these experiences, it's taught me growth start from within. Because no matter where she sent us, we still found that like-minded mentality because we wasn't out of that mind frame yet. So went out there and we ended up coming back, right back saying shit. Around this time, we might have been going to school, but really wasn't going to school, So we kind of dropped out selling drugs, doing what we do. So moving with the older crowd out here. So that's what I mean by we looked at ourselves like we was older, and I think that's where a lot went wrong. But I think my childhood, as far as me moving around and seeing more to expand my mind, because I'm not stuck here. And I see a lot of people in their communities be stuck in their communities if they haven't left and experienced nothing else. So I really encourage y'all, go experience other places, go to other cities, go do that. I travel to this day, I do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I love seeing other and expanding my mind, and knowing that there's more out there. Because when you come from a community that ain't got shit, you're going to feel like there ain't shit out there. You know what I'm saying? Only thing you can do is what you see, but that's not true at all. So as a kid, I was quiet. Everybody will tell you I was quiet, but I reacted off my brother, my older brother. Cause we moved one and the same. So he was really the vocal one. And I was the one he was the aggressive one too. You know what I'm saying? It's more aggressive than me, but I just take off. I ain't do no talking. So I was known for not really talking. You know what I'm saying? I just do shit. But the people I fuck with, I talk to them. You know what I'm saying? They get a conversation out of me. But, and that's what I learned too now. And that's what I want to get back to, that old me. Because now I notice I talk to people and, but I don't know how I get it together. But anyway, so as kids, how can I put it? We was more, we just wanted more. We just wanted more. So we started selling drugs I was 9. My older brother was 10 for somebody in our projects. You know what I'm saying? All we had to do was answer the back door, but it was good money for us at that age. We was able to buy the shoes we wanted. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. Little goofy shit as kids. But then as we got older and the hustle, and we seen more, we wanted more. You know what I'm saying? But we didn't know what came with that. we didn't know what came with that. You know, it ain't just about getting money. Like some may think you can come in this shit, it's just strictly, I want to give me some money and hustle and shit like that, but it's a lot. Because you got to understand that Jack dude, that's his hustle. You know what I'm saying? That grimy little devious bitch, that's her hustle. And if you the nigga with the bag, you they hustle. You know what I'm saying? So when you understand this, you know how to kind of like move, you know? So as kids, you know, we kind of learn how to move early, but we still was reckless. So we'll do shit when we shouldn't be doing shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's what caused for a motherfucker to go to jail and get sentenced to 23 years at 85% at 17 years old. And I end up coming home 12 years later. I end up getting back in court. They end up denying a lot of appeals, but then I end up getting back on the post conviction and knocking that shit off. And then I'm coming home. And now I've been here going through this journey. That's what I'm finna walk y'all through. Finna give y'all my life. Man, I told y'all this shit new to me, so y'all gotta work with me. You know, I might be stumbling over words. I might be jumping from one topic to the next. That's how my mind works too. So y'all just gotta excuse that and just rock with me. I told y'all I'm only human, you know? And this shit real and I'm real. And I'm just like y'all, ain't nothing different. Might be a little realer. That's what I hear. I'm too honest. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't got a lot of friends. I ain't got a lot of people I talk to. I don't. I got a few. But I don't talk to them on a regular because their conversation ain't, you know? But anyway, y'all work with me, man. Y'all know what it is, man. One love already.